Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the virtual graduation ceremony of Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Anyang magiging pinagsasinamanan, alam ng puso sa nagiko'y buhay. Lupang hinigang, buweka ng magiging, sa manlulupin, di mo masisiyo. Sa nagatan tulo, sa simulat, sa namin kong araw, ang nagatan tula at tawid sa pagkayarinaan. Ang isla ng watang ang ulkatong ay naraling. Ang iguling watang ang nagayan ang may pinagtiling. Luwanay araw ng ay pagsikat ay natin sa piling mo. Ang nilaya na may makamit sa mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
The Superintendent, Naval Air Warfare Training and Doctrine Center 50, Commander Noel Stephen M. Marzan, Philippine Navy General Staff Corps, will now deliver his welcome remarks.
To the COVID-19 free graduating students, the Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23 and their proud families, ladies and gentlemen, welcome and a good fly Navy morning to everyone. Graduation ceremonies have been the greatest mark of culmination for every training, every schooling, and every course that a student has been longing for. We usually conduct it inside a multipurpose hall. Us on the stage, standing in front of you, shaking your hands with congratulatory messages. But things were not as it used to be. Many have changed. The normal has changed. This COVID-19 pandemic may have taken away from you today your special moment. However, I believe your special moments were not solely on your graduation. It was when you were able to do your tasks during your training. It was when you kept the aircraft safe for flight because you applied the lessons you've learned during the on-the-job training. 7 months ago, you were convened at Magluyan Hall, and months later, we faced challenges like the Taal volcano eruption and the COVID-19 pandemic. We opted to continue the course through blended learning and made use of our resources so as not to delay the progress of your training. We adhere to the Naval Air Warfare Training and Doctrine Center's philosophy of putting safety and quality of education at the forefront of everything we do towards excellence. After 60 days of classroom instructions, 285 hours of online class, 320 hours of OJT time, 15 competent instructors, and 5 aircraft touched and maintained during the OJT, here you are, graduating on time and as programmed. We may be having this graduation away and far from each other, but I know that I am celebrating with joy on what you have accomplished. I can never be proud of you. The challenge will always be there. Use your gained skills and knowledge to face the next chapter of your aviation careers. I look forward to flying with you. Congratulations and God bless you all.
Aviation Machinistmate 3rd Class Jill P. De Los Santos, Philippine Navy, the Assistant Course Director of ADBSC Class 23, will present the candidates for graduation.
Sir, Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23, composed of 30 strong students, ready for graduation, sir.
By the authority vested upon me as the Commander Naval Air Wing, I now declare Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23 graduates effective this date. Congratulations.
Named students are hereby awarded Certificate of Completion effective this date. The graduates. Fireman 2nd Aviation Machinistmate RDG Olitan from San Vicente, Palawan. Seaman 2nd Bosonsmate Edmark A. Gangi from Dumaran, Palawan. Seaman 2nd Bosonsmate Gerald B. Abelia from Quezon, Palawan. Fireman 2nd Aviation Machinistmate John Ray R. Cubalan of Valencia, Negros Oriental. He also graduates as ADBSC Class 23 Overall Number 1 for obtaining the highest grade in academics and non-academics with high distinction. Fireman 2nd Machinery Repairman Serena Joyce T. Balbuena from Salukag, Dolores, Abra. Seaman 2nd Bosonsmate Alvin L. Lara of Cuenca, Batangas. Seaman 2nd Radioman James M. Desagon from Agoncillo, Batangas. Fireman 2nd Electrician's Mate Julie M. Viana of Amindan, Capiz. Seaman 2nd Gunner's Mate Mark J. Talili from Davao City. Seaman 2nd Gunner's Mate Erwing P. Abrenica from Shaton, Negros Oriental. Seaman 2nd Radioman Isoldren D. Inocencio, Cavite City. Seaman 2nd Bosun's Mate Piocoro A. Olanas of Coron, Palawan. Seaman 2nd Radioman Marlon L. Travieso, Maragondon, Cavite. Seaman 2nd Bosun's Mate Leonardo D. M. Padulina, Molanay, Quezon Province. Seaman 2nd Quartermaster Rizal Den C. Andea, Davao del Norte. With high distinction, Seaman 2nd Gunner's Mate Mark Angelo D. Selaje from Nabua, Camarines Sur. Seaman 2nd Storekeeper Mary Ann M. Osila, Kamalig, Albay. Seaman 2nd Radioman Jerome M. Ferrer, Magallanes, Cavite. Seaman 2nd Damage Control Man, Rogel Salubre, Las Piñas City. Seaman 2nd Yeoman Jerome B. Moises, from Ligao, Albay. Seaman 2nd Damage Control Man, Brian J. Pasqua, of Zamboanga City. Seaman 2nd Aviation Machinistmate, Milfredo B. Sungahit, Lapu-Lapu, Cebu, with high distinction. Seaman 2nd Commissary Steward Augusto M. Odsinada Jr., Pio Duran, Albay. Seaman 2nd Storekeeper, Faith A. Natividad, Zamboanga City. Fireman 2nd Aviation Machinistmate, Wilmar B. Gorion, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Fireman 2nd Machinery Repairman, Paulo O. Bautista, Naik, Cavite. Fireman 2nd Engine Man, Gideon P. Cortal, Tampakan, South Cotabato. Seaman 2nd Bosun's Mate, Phil V. Matreo, Indang, Cavite. Fireman 2nd Aviation Machinistmate, Renz Joseph H. Dimapilis, Bailen, Cavite. Fireman 2nd Engine Man, John Gideon N. Cubol, from General Trias, Cavite. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23. We will then proceed with the presentation of awards. The Military Merit Medal is hereby awarded to Lieutenant Arjun S. Armidillo, Philippine Navy, Course Director of ADBSC Class 23. Likewise, a Military Commendation Medal is hereby awarded to Aviation Machinistmate 3rd Class, Gel P. De Los Santos, Philippine Navy, the Assistant Course Director, ADBSC Class 23. In grateful appreciation to their great effort, which contributed to the completion of Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23, letter of commendation is hereby presented to. Let us now hear the valedictory address of Fireman 2nd Class, Aviation Machinistmate John Ray R. Cubalan, Philippine Navy, ADBSC Class 23, overall number 1.
To our Commander, Naval Air Wing, Captain Louis Elincuna, sir. To our Superintendent, now TDC 50, Commander Noel Stephen M. Marzan, sir. To our Course Director, Sir Arjun Armidillo, sir. And also our Assistant Course Director, 83rd Gel De Los Santos, sir. To all the staffs of the school, sirs, ma'am, at sa lahat, magandang umaga. I really want to take this opportunity to thank the Lord, for I knew that it all happened because of His sovereign will. I recall in the Old Testament, Jonah was instructed by the Lord to go to a place called Nineveh, but Jonah refused to obey the Lord and instead ran away and sailed for another city. But God sent a great wind that the ship where Jonah was sailing threatened to break up. And they found out that it was because of him. So they throw him overboard. And God provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah and brought him back to dry land, which all lead to the completion of God's sovereign plan. Many happenings and scenarios like this came about in the Bible. In times, many things seem vague and obscure to our own perspective, but the thing is, God's plan will always prevail. Throughout the 7 months, we have faced various challenges and experiences. Trials are always along the course of our path, but one thing na nakikita ko na best fuel sa ating motivation is when you really put your heart and love what you do. Passion, ika nga. Kasi kahit ganun pa man kahirap ang isang bagay o ang isang gawain, kung ito ay love gusto mong gawin, gumagaan ito. So as much as possible, let's put our hearts on everything we do. Always learn and continue to study for other things kasi sa aviation specifically, never ending ang learning, kumbaga unlimited ang matutunan natin dito. I recall, I had a conversation to one of my classmates at ang sabi ko noon na dapat mag-aral tayo di dahil para pumasa sa exam, kundi mag-aaral tayo para matuto at magamit at para may apply natin ito. Kasi yung grades or academics, byproducts na lang yon sa natutunan natin. So do not study for the sake na makapasa lang. Continue to learn for the benefit of its application or on our future role as a member of now. Kasi sure ako, kahit anong baliktad ng tanong, kung talagang natututo ka, ay di ka talaga mawawala. To end this, magpapasalamat ako muli sa ating Commander Naval Air Wing sa talaga namang napaka-snappy na leadership, sir. Ang dami namin natutunan sa leadership mo, sir. To our Superintendent, now TDC 50, maraming salamat sa pangaral mo sa amin, sir. Kami sa ADBSC Class 23 ay talaga namang walang masasabi sa leadership mo, sir. Very professional. To all the staff ng school at sir, ma'am, salamat. Lagi kayong nandyan whenever meron kaming kailangan at katanungan. And of course, to our course director, Lieutenant Arjun Armidilla, sir, and also to our assistant course director, 83rd Jel P. De Los Santos, sir. Maraming salamat sa inyo, sir. You are always ready and available to us whenever may mga katanungan kami, sir. Mga bagay na di namin maintindihan di lang sa aircraft at sa academics, kundi pati na rin sa mga personal namin na pangangailangan at iba pang bagay. Very reliable kayo sa amin, sir. Kami sa ADBSC Class 23 ay talagang thankful sa inyo. Sa ADBSC Class 23, congratulations sa ating lahat at nalampasan natin ito. Pero this is not the end. And in fact, this is only the beginning. Aral lang tayo lagi. Kung may mga discouragements man along the way, stand up again. Kung tayo man lahat ay mabigyan ng chance na makuha dito sa now, dapat always nasa standard and quality ang pagtatrabaho natin. Kasi yun nga, we're dealing with state-of-the-art equipment with very high value, and most importantly, we're dealing with people's lives. And we all know in naval aviation, there's no room for error. Thank you, sir, ma'am, for molding us into who we are today. We are looking forward not just on becoming a good naval aircrew, but we also look forward on becoming the future assets to contribute to the accomplishments of the Wing's mission. And also, we hope that someday we can impart this knowledge and skills to the next generation of aircraft mechanic. Thank you and congratulations, ADBSC Class 23.
At this juncture, the Commander Naval Air Wing, Captain Duwid L. Lincuna, Philippine Navy General Staff Corps, will deliver this message.
To our graduates, the Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23, to our viewers, and of course, my friend, my mista, and our guest of honor for today, the Assistant Chief of Naval Staff for Naval Systems Engineering, and then Captain Raul Reyes, Philippine Navy GSC. Bye, good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, a good and blessed Fly Navy morning to everyone. One of the notable privileges of being the commander of Naval Air Wing is the opportunity to supervise the training, education, and transformation of our people, from ordinary naval officers and enlisted personnel into a naval aviators and aircrew. As an instructor myself, it has been my profound calling to teach and train students, and being the commander of this unit has amplified that personal calling into a service of greater scope and magnitude. The Naval Air Wing, as the flying unit of the Philippine Navy, is a peculiar unit for so many reasons. We have our own specific set of manpower and technical needs that we cannot simply acquire from the general pool of human resource of the Navy. That is why we have our own training unit, the Naval Air Warfare Training and Doctrine Center, headed by our very energetic Superintendent, Commander Noel Stephen Marsan, Philippine Navy GSC. In now TDC, we endeavor to provide you with the best training that our organization can offer. And we go beyond our limits to give you the best education and training that we can possibly provide. Because that is what the Philippine Navy and the Filipino people demand from us. Indeed, today's graduation is special. We celebrate in a significant way which is vastly different from the usual graduation we have been having through the years. Ito po yung tinatawag na face-to-face. But for now, no actual giving of certificates and plaques, no handshakes, no photo opportunities, and a lot more. Yet we celebrate. Your expertise will affect the tempo of our operational readiness. You will be maintaining our aircraft to keep it always ready and mission capable. Without your maintenance expertise, our pilots will not be able to fly the aircraft to the standard to which we can accomplish missions. You and the pilots must work as a team. As I have always emphasized during my assumption, we work as a team towards one direction. Trust each other with your lives, and most importantly, be able to communicate with one another to better understand each other in the operational environment. The horizon is bright for Naval Air Wing. Aside from our current assets, next year, we are set to receive 4 new Cessna 172 Skyhawk and 3 new Robinsons R22 helicopters. Also, we are looking forward to the arrival of Beechcraft C9 C12s, multi-patrol amphibious aircraft, and the amphibious helicopter medium, anti-submarine warfare medium-range maritime patrol aircraft, which are also in the pipeline. With our growing number of assets, as your commander, I am very confident that the Superintendent Naval Air Warfare Training and Doctrine Center 50 and the entire team of Naval Air Wing have prepared for you this. Keep in mind that your learning process does not end here. It has only just begun. The real learning will be on the field during your deployment and as you hurdle the daily challenges of your individual duties and responsibilities. Being an aviation machinist-mate is not a walk in the park, especially in Naval Air Wing. You need to strive and put pride on safety at all times as our culture, and we have always to emphasize safety and the culture of maintenance na yun ang brand natin. As you mature as Naval Air Crew, I hope that you will get to discover what an amazing career you have chosen for yourself and an exciting way to serve our Navy and our country. Never stop learning and always push yourself to be better. Training never stops. We train hard and we fight hard. Let me end my quoting by quoting Benjamin Franklin. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. True enough, as our Navy, as our country and our Navy invest in us, we also have to capitalize on developing ourselves for the greater benefit of our stakeholders. I congratulate the 30 proud members of your class for hurdling the Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization course. Bravo Sulu, keep it up at mabuhay ang Naval Air Wing. Salamat.
Ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker was born on 01 October 1970 in Manolo, Fort Ridge, Bukidnon. He is a proud member of Philippine Military Maalab class of 1993. He also completed the Armed Forces of the Philippines Command and General Staff Corps in 2013 and acquired Senior Executive Course in National Security in 2016 at Camp General Emilio Aguinaldo, Quezon City. For his schooling abroad, he took Masters of Maritime Policy in the University of Wollongong and SW, Australia. In 2010, in the Naval Command College at U.S. Naval War College. He successfully commanded Philippine Navy vessels Barko ng Republika ng Pilipinas, Sultan Kudarat, PS-22, and BRP Ismael Lumibao, PG-383. He is also the former commander, NCSC, and acting Chief of Staff for Plans and Operations, C5, of Command General Staff College. Ladies and gentlemen, our keynote speaker, Captain Raul A. Regis, Philippine Navy General Staff Corps.
Captain Lloyd Dawan Lincuna, Philippine Navy JC, Commander of the Naval Air Wing, Commander Noel Stephen Marzan, Philippine Navy JC, the Superintendent of the Naval Air Wing Training and Doctrine Center, to the faculty and staff, to our graduates, to our viewers, ladies and gentlemen, a good Navy morning to everyone. Let me first congratulate the graduating class of the Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23 for a job well done. Today's graduation marks the beginning of your new careers in the world of aviation and maintenance. Please remember that this is only the beginning of the vast knowledge and skills you may acquire as you progress in your careers. But this knowledge and skills will not automatically be downloaded unto you. You need to continuously strive to acquire it. You need to keep on reading, keep learning, practice what you learn, and be better in your choosing warfare of specialization. Let me emphasize the importance of your roles as aviation machinist mates. You're the ones that will keep our air assets fit to fly. 50% of the success of the mission will rely heavily on your performance. More importantly, the safety of our pilots and crew will be in your hands. Maintaining our assets is an arduous task, but surely an enjoyable and rewarding one. Maintenance plays a significant role in our modernization efforts. As the naval air assets grow, the need to maintain our new and modern assets grow with it. As I always say to my maintenance mates, prevention is better than cure. Why do I say this? You know, gentlemen and ladies, I have been with this field for almost half of my career. Every now and then, we encounter and conclude that the source of costly repairs of the Navy is simply a dedicated and competent maintainer. Equipment fails sometimes because of incompetence and laziness, not applying the required regular greasing, not observing the required clearances in between parts are very costly because this leads to equipment failure. And repairs are very expensive, especially to aircraft. Another thing that I would like to emphasize and for you to remember is that little knowledge is dangerous. Knowing little things, not consulting the manuals, are very costly because in an attempt to repair the equipment, it will only lead to catastrophic disaster, expensive, untimely major overhauls of equipment that could have been prevented through studying, consulting the experts, and reading the manuals. In maintenance and repair, hindi pwede ang puro lakas lang ng loob. You need to study, be competent, be an expert in your field, and be a reliable maintainer and repair machinist mates. I am sure that the Naval Air Wing has provided you with the complete skill sets you will need for this. Modernization will not happen if we cannot keep pace with the pace of our maintenance. Our maintenance system needs to be timely and systematic. The responsibility now lies in you on how we will achieve this. You have lots on your shoulders, and I challenge every one of you to do your best for our Navy and for our country. Men and women, you are the backbone of this organization, working round the clock to ensure that our aircraft is safe and ready to fly whenever and wherever it needed be. In aviation, safety is non-negotiable. As part of the maintenance family of the Philippine Navy, I certainly believe that maintenance and training work hand in hand to reach that certain level of safety. If you take away maintenance, expertise, and the training that got them there, you cannot keep the same level of safety. Maintenance might not always be at the forefront, but definitely it is the bottom line, and our pilots and mechanics can only do what they do if they are well trained. Allow me to give advice on what skills you need to hone to be competent on what you do in your chosen field. First is dexterity. This is a hands-on job. You need to be able to use your hands to work accurately with various components, including pulling things apart and putting them back together. Second, detail-oriented. You have to work to very high, precise standards. The ability to pay attention to the smallest detail or component and ensure every little part is in good condition and in place is very important. Third, technical skills. That only part of the job will be about reading different types of instruments, such as gauges. The ability to understand how instruments work and diagnostic tools is therefore important. Lastly, troubleshooting. You must also be able to get the cause of the problem and how to go about setting things as they should be. Before I conclude, allow me to commend the Naval Air Wing under the sterling leadership of my classmate, Captain Lawan Lincona, Philippine Navy JC, to the dedicated instructors and support personnel for continuing to develop this very valuable course. With a culture of excellence, I put my trust and confidence in you that these people are in good hands and that their training will be nothing short of purposive, fruitful, and productive. I thank you all for your hard work and your dedication to your chosen profession. Let us keep our Navy assets well maintained, moving towards a modern, strong, and capable Philippine Navy. Again, to the graduates, my sincerest congratulations to all of you, and may the knowledge, skills, and attitude you have developed in your training continue to flourish as you perform your job as aviation machinist mates, working for effective and efficient delivery of repair, maintenance, and upgrades to our ever-growing naval air assets. God bless everyone. Mabuhay ang buong dagat ng Pilipinas.
The Philippine Navy Hymn.
Hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas, buong kapuluan ipaglalaban. Anumang panganib di alintana, di matitinag aming kagitingan. Mga isla na puspos ng gilas, natatagan na aming sinumpaan. Pamumuno, pinagyaman ng kasaysayan. Kapayapaan, kasaganaan, alay ng hukbong dagat. Dakilang mandaragat naglalayag, matatapang na mandirigma lumalaban. Walang takot na maglilingkod, handang ipagtanggol ating kalayaan. Iyaw ng mandaragat, huya, 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 huya. Sigaw ng mandirigma, uwa, 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 uwa. Araw man o gabi, sa lupa o dagat man, magkaisa tayo sa hukbong dagat. Hukbong dagat ng Pilipinas.
And that ends this morning's program. On behalf of the Commander Naval Air Wing, we thank you for watching the virtual graduation exercise of Aviation Machinistmate Basic Specialization Course Class 23. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay tayong lahat.